Hello, I'm your IELTS examiner. My name is Asad and this is speaking part 1, so I'll be asking you questions now.
All right, madam.
Do you like to take photographs? Why?
Yes, I love to take photographs, especially whenever I go somewhere and that's a new place. Over there, I always take selfies, and if there is any occasion like wedding or a party, then I get my photographs taken through a professional camera.
Do you prefer to take photos yourself or to have other people to take your photos?
Well, it depends. If I'm all alone, then I prefer to have photos on my own, especially selfies. I always keep a selfie stick in my pocket, so I take photos on my own. On the other hand, if I'm somewhere like there's a function going on and there's a photographer, I pay some money to the photographer and he takes my photos. So this is how I manage it.
How long have you liked taking photographs?
I think ever since I was a child. I still remember I used to take selfies from my father's mobile when I was 10 months old only. So since that time, I started taking photos and now I'm quite expert, so I can take selfies easily.
How did you become interested in photography?
Well, when I was small, my father took my photos and he showed me my photos and I quite liked them because as a child I was quite cute and handsome baby. So I quite liked these photos, and as I grew older, my interest developed in photography. So since that time I started taking interest in it, and now I'm very keen on taking photos.
How often do you take photographs?
Now, I take photographs every day. In the morning when I wake up, I want to see how I look. So the first selfie I take, that is on the bed. After that, when I wash my face, I want to see whether there is any difference before and after. And then I take another selfie. After breakfast, I have another selfie because that gives some nourishment to my skin. So I want to check the glow of my skin. I take photo every minute all the time.
In what situations do you like photographs?
What situation? Every situation. I don't need a situation. I create my own situation to take the photos. For example, if I'm walking, that's a situation I take a photo. If I'm in the washroom in front of the mirror, that is a situation where I take the photo. So I create the situation, and in every situation I take photos.
What kind of photos do you like to take and why?
Every kind of photos. Like I want to take my photos very close to my mouth where I could see my features clearly, especially my nose, my nostrils, my two eyes, and through some photos I can even see what is inside my nose as well. So like these angles and these type of photos are important and I take them.
Well, that's the end of your speaking test.
No, madam, ask me more questions. I need 9 bands.
Well,
how many bands?
So.
How many? Okay, that's all right. How many bands do you give me, madam?
Yeah.
Excuse me, madam. How many bands do you give me?
On this type of speaking,
Yeah.
I give you 1.5.
No.
Yeah.
I want to go to Canada.
Well, then just try another legal way. I won't do
lives
anything.
in Canada. I want
Then just ask her to get you something related to that. What do we call that? What's that? Yeah, spouse test. Yeah. Why don't you just do that and get out of this country and leave us alone?
Oh my God.
I mean, like, look at your answers.
My answers are pretty good.
You'll have the best situations there.
Listen, if you were not the examiner, then I would tell you.
Well, I am the examiner, so.
You don't look like it. You're too small to be an examiner.
You're too big to be a candidate.
So guys, actually I didn't want it to be a funny test, but because most of the time with my daughter I do mischievous things, so this became a funny video. All right, all the best. Thank you.
I won't spare you. Allah Hafiz.